Yeah, I just think it's become a hockey town. There's no question on that, but a Maverick town. It's awesome to see the attendance that were at the basketball games. Speaks volume about the purple and the commitment to the Maverick community here, and then to come downtown in the evening and you're reading articles about guys switching sports and bringing their kid to 3, 4, 5 events in a day. It's like that's part of the magic that happens around here.
You have a player on your team in Sam Morton that, if people haven't been following, is one of the absolute best players in the country. What is it that makes him such a special player to this team and important to this team?
Morty, he's got such a multifaceted, like the way he gets around and plays. So he can impact the score sheet with goals. He's a tremendous leader. The perseverance he showed through injury and fighting, and I think just his commitment to being a Maverick when the portal and the bullets were flying, what he could have done and what he elected to do and stay. He means like just on the program side, it's a huge impact. But I think on the national scope, being an undrafted player, he's going to get his crack in the door by what he just does week in, week out. His consistency is very high.
Fans have noticed early on in the year what a great skater and ability that Evan Murr has, just natural talent-wise. How have you liked his development throughout the course of the season as a freshman?
Mersey takes the game personally. That part of his game has really grown up. It's one thing to be a player, and then there's the other part about being the player. And he's turned opportunity into his favor. He's earned that. I think he continues to grow in just the overall game. People would have knocked him maybe on his defending. Now his defending is pretty good because he's used his offensive instincts to defend with as well. And his transition ability to get a defensive stop and turn it into offense is routine for him now. And let alone his blue line calmness, I think that is what you see night in, night out. He's able to penetrate from the blue line. Terrific kid around here day to day. And he's got the other side of Mersey is his team impact. It goes way past his stat sheet. His stat sheet's just part of it, but he's cheering his backside off for others.
There are 8 games left in the regular season. You're in a tie for first place with this week's opponent, St. Thomas, who you've seen before. They get great goaltending. They do a lot of great things on the ice. What are the things that you're preparing for to face off against this team again?
Well, you've got to be aware. Situations pop in a game, and up front they've got forwards that can change a game with their skill set, with their skating. They've had the goaltending to maybe if they do have a lapse or make a mistake that the goalies have stood tall for them. They continue to, like some of those young D got the chance to play here along the way, and they've improved as the whole year has gone on as well. So I think Rico's done a good job. I think their team build has done a good job, and if personally the way they play it's attractive to watch. But as a formidable opponent and a team we've split with already, the special team side of things, the goaltending side of things, and just managing pucks will be a big piece of our series, I'm guessing.
Scotty, go ahead.
Coach, you had the opportunity to take in the Anthony Ford Pond Hockey Tournament this weekend and getting back a little bit to the community. Just talk about the impact of what that day was maybe to you, just to check it out for the first time, and how your guys answer the bell outside of just the rink too, and make their presence known around community events like that and Kiwanis Holiday Lights.
Yeah, the outside of board factor for us it's major. I don't want just good hockey players. We want unreal people. We want people that want to become better hockey players. But in the meantime, we talk about service leadership nonstop here. It's the elite way to lead is to serve. The Anthony Ford, it was a little bit overwhelming, to be quite frank, just on the idea of the sheer numbers and care and volume, the history that from behind it, and the impact that Maverick era had during Anthony's time of illness and eventually passing away. That connection, it stayed real to the Ford family. into the players. I saw another player. I mean, obviously Chad was in town. Chad Brownlee did an amazing part as far as what he brought and delivered, but other players of that same group talking about, remembering what that was and what that does now for them as dads and as fathers now, where they stand because of that interaction is really impressive and important. So, the holiday lights, the things we can do in the community that are powerful. There's wins, I get it. There's standings, I get it. There's goals for, goals. I get all of those pieces which matter. But the chance that these guys get a chance to leave this program as, hopefully great husbands and fathers and mentors to others, that part is a really special part, and we will hold true to that.